Kids in theater. Two baby goat kids were living in a small house in the woods. Every time their mother went to work in the city, they would stay closed at home because they were scared of the wolf, who came around quite often. One day, they decided they would join their mother in the city because there were no wolves in the city. Once they arrived in the city, they came to see these huge buildings and were so impressed walking around that a car almost crashed on them. Walking through the city, the kids arrived at a theater. "Wow, a theater!" the kids said and went into the theater. The play hadn't begun yet, and there were still some free seats in the first row, so they decided they would sit there in order to see the play better. After a while, the scene darkened, and when it got bright again, 3 lambs were grazing in the scene, and this is how the play started. Once upon a time, 3 lambs were grazing and playing on a wide green field. Soon they became thirsty and went to have some water. But once they approached the basin, they recognized there was no space for them to drink at the same time. That's when they started arguing. "No, I want to be the first to drink. No, it should be me," they argued. The youngest and smallest lamb of all 3 lost the fight and left to find another place where it could drink some water. The other lamb also lost the fight, and therefore only 1 lamb remained at the basin. The strongest lamb could now drink as much water as he wanted, and he started drinking as nobody would hinder him. But the lamb was wrong. A wolf had heard the lambs fighting and had approached them and saw the other 2 lambs leaving. When the wolf made sure only 1 lamb remained at the basin, he quietly approached it. Following the play on the scene, the goat kids got scared and shouted, "The wolf! The wolf! Run! There's the wolf!" The goat kids ran away immediately, while other people who were watching the play got very confused. The man who was acting the wolf was also confused and left the scene running after the kids, trying to explain to them that it was only a play and not real. The kids arrived outside the theater and were waiting for a bus at the bus stop. The man who was acting the wolf approached them, took his mask off, and explained that he was a random man and not a real wolf. He also explained it was just a theater play and tried to convince them that leaving is not a solution, but that people must act and stay together to be stronger. Listening to the man, the kids had an idea. They invited the actor and other people from the theater to their home, where the real wolf was waiting. The kids and their new friends started to hunt the wolf, who got terribly scared and ran away as fast as he could. From then on, the kids were able to live happily ever after in the woods because the wolf never came back.